Knowing someone isn't coming back doesn't mean you ever stop waiting. Toby Barlow. Welcome to Grimly.
Okay.
Because we were doing this. Lord.
Usually we have. It's not a Friday.
I know. We should be
I feel like
pumped.
I know, but I feel like by Friday, sometimes I am just like super drained.
Yeah, a little wrecked.
Probably because of what we do on Thursday. It doesn't help.
But logic dictates that you should feel great today if
I
we
know,
didn't record
We
yesterday.
didn't record. No, but I don't feel great today because I
You also have an ear infection. Yeah. I know. You're taking one for the team today.
I know, it's really not that bad. Like I said,
But it's annoying.
It was bad, but I got on antibiotic drops, which is like fucking torture. I already complained to you about this, didn't I?
Yes, he did. But I completely
It's just that like crackling.
It's weird.
Ugh.
It's
terrible.
weird. So I've never actually, I don't think I've ever had an ear infection.
That's the second person today that's told me that as an adult they've never had an ear infection ever. But everyone knows it sucks.
Yeah, but I can kind of relate because I think it was like I can't remember how many weekends ago it was at this point, but I think I got like a dog hair in my eye
Oh.
and I wanted to rip my own fucking eyeball out. It was.
You mean it was like somewhere you couldn't reach?
Yeah, I was rinsing it out. I was putting eye drops in. I put a hot washcloth over it. It was
and
just
the eye drops didn't help?
no.
Oh no.
Water wasn't helping. I was like panicking.
Oh god.
'Cause it just
And
hurt
then
so
when did
fucking
it stop
bad.
hurting? What happened?
2 days.
It took 2 days? Maybe you scratched it or something.
I don't know. But
Did you find? I feel like you would have found it. It's not just like disappears.
I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was dog hair. Like dog hair just kind of seemed like the most logical.
The idea of a dog hair in like behind or like under your lid where you can't reach it is just like
torture.
it's giving me the creeps thinking about it.
Yeah, eye drops, things with your eye, anything with an orifice in your face, discomfort wise.
Yeah, I think eyes are
Maximum.
especially sensitive though.
Yeah,
It's just so freaky.
eyes and ears.
That's true.
Ugh. So
That's true.
I guess I can relate in that sense because I know how much it sucks.
Yeah, well, I went to like a walk-in clinic because I would like escape from work for a few hours.
Right,
Just
totally.
because I was like, I'm going to be wrecked the whole holiday weekend if I don't do something about this now.
Yeah, I know.
And despite explaining to the doctor that I was in because I was having ear pain, I know they have to put a little scope in there and look at it.
Yeah.
She stuck that thing so far in there. The first time it was fine, and then she looked a second time, and it fucking hurt.
You're like, I'm
jerked
gonna punch
my
you
head
in the
away.
face. Yeah.
And she's, oh, sorry. I'm like, it's okay.
You're like, I know you're trying to be helpful, but could
You could have done it a little more gently.
yeah, just, gentle hands.
I know.
That's not really something they probably teach in medical school.
That's crazy.
Let's be real. I think bedside manner is not really.
Yeah. Well, I hope she learned because my reaction was very much, get that fucking thing out of my ear.
Right.
Ouch.
Yeah. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah. Hurts. Like when you used to get swabbed for COVID, it was like that kind of like a deep, aggressive.
Right. Tickle those childhood
The
memories
brain.
in your brain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Gross.
Anyway, so I'm on the mend. How are you
Okay.
doing?
I'm also really tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, just tired. I think my insomnia's coming back.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's
I've
better.
had a couple weeks of.
Really?
Yeah. Just every twice a week lately. It's just can't get to sleep,
Okay.
tossing and turning.
Yeah.
It's rearing its ugly head once again.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That
It's
is
okay.
Just the worst.
But you know what? We are both looking down the barrel of a 3-day weekend.
3-day weekend.
So that's
Summer
good.
officially starts.
Officially starts. Anyways, this is Grimly.
Oh, welcome to Grimly.
I'm trying
You
to.
did it this
I
time.
did. I'm trying to remember. Like we should probably introduce ourselves a little bit faster.
Yes.
'Cause
Definitely.
The last couple have been like 10 minutes.
You know what we could do? Something crazy. We could actually start with that and just get that shit out of the way.
We could. We should brainstorm something.
Brainstorm.
That's for sure.
It's true.
Because, yeah, like the last couple have been like, 10 minutes in. We're talking about some bullshit.
Of course. It's been really, really bullshit lately.
Yeah. But you know what? It's a vibe. You're here for a vibe.
It is a vibe. It is a certain type of vibe.
Yeah. I enjoy the vibe. What are you looking at?
I was trying to see if I could tell how long it's been since I watered that plant.
Oh.
I was like, does it look crusty? It does from here.
Whoops. You'll be fine.
It will be fine.
Yeah.
Probably should water it tomorrow though.
Yeah. I do specific, like just on Sunday.
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
All the plants every Sunday?
Uh-huh.
I feel like some of them don't need it.
Most of mine do.
Okay. They must be getting lost sun.
Yeah, I mean, they're all fine.
When you water, are you like taking a little water canister or do you douse them? So like
No, I don't douse them.
fully saturate.
No.
I take them over to the sink.
Oh,
Then
okay.
they just like, so like they're wet.
Yeah.
And then they drain. So if I watered them like that every week, they would be dead immediately. Like 2 weeks, they'd be dead.
Interesting.
So that's probably,
Yeah.
I would water more frequently if I was doing like a
I just do a
proper
little.
watering. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense.
Because I'm too lazy to do the douse thing.
I know it is sort of a pain in the ass both ways, to be honest.
Yeah, honestly, but one feels less of a pain in the ass to me.
Yeah, I know. The bigger they get, the more you're like, oh, okay, this is a proper chore now.
You're like, oh my God.
I gotta clean the kitchen before I can take the plant out and put the plant in the sink.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Why do we do this to ourselves?
I don't know, because
It looks good.
it does look good, and I think that it is good for you to be like around them. It's good for the air quality in your home.
Yeah.
And I've got 2 cats, so we could use all the help we can get.
You and your damned air quality.
2 people. Well, I also have a 1920 home, and
Yeah.
the windows don't all open, and so
Totally.
I really do have to like try other things until we get all new windows in this house, which is expensive.
It's very expensive. I mean, get new like screens or something. I don't know.
No, some of the windows do not open.
Oh.
Fire hazard.
Oh. Well, you can't like replace this window.
No, this one we won't replace.
This-
That one was replaced in 2013, I think. She's fairly new.
Oh, okay.
But the other windows, yeah, are painted shut.
Oh. You can't just get some paint thinner and just scrape it?
Yeah, and there's also, it's just their original old ass windows. The mechanism to open some of them is like a frayed old rope that doesn't work anymore.
Interesting.
So you have to like prop them open for certain ones.
Huh.
Yeah, it's old.
This house has seen some shit.
It does.
Yeah.
Or it has seen. I thought you said it needs some shit.
No.
It has seen some
No,
shit.
she's seen some
I
shit.
try to
but
be
she's
respectful to the house.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
As you should be.
I try to be.
Put respect on her
It's
goddamn
hard.
name.
It's hard though sometimes when you like don't have windows that open and stuff, you know. And like plaster on your walls. That's fucking challenging also.
Yeah.
You can't hang things on them.
I know you still haven't hung that Bob's Burgers thing I got you.
I haven't framed it yet.
Yeah.
But it's also because I haven't hung anything.
I know,
But
I
I
was
should
giving you
put that. That's definitely a living room thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's yeah,
It fits the vibe
it does fit the vibe.
and the coloring, I think.
I know. I gotta figure out where to put it.
Yeah, I think you should put it right here.
I think you're right. Well, that's the only wall I can technically hang anything on. Bullshit.
Oh. Interesting. I haven't really noticed. You can just click command strips or something.
On that rough ass plastered
I think
wall?
it would be fine.
I don't know.
You should test it.
Okay.
I definitely think you probably could. Maybe not something huge, but you could do like a little gallery wall or something.
And then I have to. Well, the real issue is not so much the wall.
Mm-hmm.
It's that then I would have to commit to
Doing the chore.
doing the chore and like the design part of it.
There's like templates now.
Yeah, I know, but then I feel like I think I like a slightly curated, so it not too matchy, so it's not easy
Yeah,
just to
not
buy
like-
all the same frames.
No, you got to
Then I
like
actually have
search
to
for frames.
that all of that and the picture that you put in there, different
Totally.
sizes.
You know,
It's a full ass chore.
You should go to like estate sales and buy like old tiny
know.
pictures
I
to
know.
match
You know,
the
what
house.
estate sales are something that my sister and my nephew love to do.
Really?
Yeah,
That's cute.
he likes to just get things.
Especially on the East Coast too, because
Yes.
everything's a little bit more old
Yes, like
there.
you have to go to the estate sales in like the nice neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Some of the shit that she sends me though,
Yeah. Unhinged.
racist, pure racism.
Oh, really?
Mhm. You're like, you shouldn't be selling this. This should be a secret, a family secret, a dirty family secret that
Right.
you still have this
This
here.
should be locked in the drawer
Or
somewhere.
maybe
Trashed.
gift it to a museum.
Oh yeah, that's a
The
good way to put it.
African
Yeah.
American Museum, do Black History Museum. I don't remember what
Yeah.
it's called, but
Somewhere.
yes,
Yeah.
I've been there, but it's been a long time.
Yeah. It can go somewhere.
Yes, then you know what I mean. But
No.
you shouldn't sell it at
Estate sale.
an estate sale.
I'd go to an estate sale with you. I think it sounds fun as
Yeah,
fuck.
we should do that.
Yeah.
I think so.
I want to. So I don't know if it's like around anymore, but there used to be like this warehouse down in Sodo in Seattle that used to do like really old occult
Oh,
Stuff?
interesting. Oh,
because that is my vibe. I want to find like weird old.
Yeah.
Imagine find like an old tarot deck or something.
totally.
Old spirit board or
Yeah.
creepy weird shit. I think that'd be fun.
There is this place called Lanyard Street Vintage down there in Soto.
Okay.
And they might have some stuff like that there. It's like at a giant vintage
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
shopping mall. But it's not specifically like occult stuff. So it might
Oh.
have just been like a booth.
Maybe they did it for Halloween or something.
Maybe. It's
Yeah.
really cool though.
We
We
should
should
go.
actually just go down there. You're right.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
It's really cool. I haven't been there in a while, but I
Mhm.
like it. What are we talking about today?
Ooh. What are we talking about today?
This is a two-parter, right?
No.
I thought you...
No. It's not.
Oh, okay.
That is not the plan, at least.
Okay.
So, we originally were supposed to record last week, but I looked more into the story, and I'll get into the reasoning, I guess, a little bit later, further in. I found some more, I don't know, just some deeper dives, I guess.
Okay, so you
into
need more
it,
time.
And I need a little more time.
Got it. Okay.
And I'll talk about that later,
All right.
further down the road.
Okay.
What?
I get
We'll
you.
get there. We'll get
I hear
there.
you.
Okay. On the morning of August 30th, 2013, a beige Toyota Highlander was found overturned near Castaic Lake in Southern California. The engine was still warm, driver nowhere in sight. The vehicle belonged to a 19-year-old Bryce Laspisa, a college student who, just hours earlier, had been in contact with his parents during what should have been a routine drive home. But the route he took and the choices he made were anything but routine. When looking deeper into the timeline leading up to this car accident, we see signs of strange behaviors, cryptic statements, and ultimately Bryce's disappearing without a trace. This week we're asking what happened to Bryce Laspisa. Have you heard this case?
I don't recognize the name immediately.
Okay.
But perhaps when you start
I feel like
talking...
there's no way you haven't heard this one.
Okay. Was he
This-
on the phone with his family before?
A bunch of times.
Okay, so that I do know that. I just
Yeah,
don't think
this
the
is
name is
often
like stuck with me.
kind of called the like West Coast Maura Murray
Oh, okay.
story.
Oh, okay.
In that, and
Yeah.
if you know anything about that one, that's a pretty famous missing persons case.
Yes, I know. But yeah, I've not heard this referred to that way.
This is a really popular one.
Okay.
And this is one that I've kind of, I don't know, I guess I've just put in the back burner for a long time because
Yeah.
it is so popular. And
Yeah.
I tried to find stuff that isn't, talked about frequently, but it's just such an interesting story. And
I
it's one
know,
that's been in my
sad.
brain for a long time.
Yeah.
Since I've heard, I'm like, what the fuck happened here? It's weird.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Get into it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Bryce Laspisa was born in Illinois on April 30th, 1994. His mom was Karen, and she had married a man named Michael when Bryce was pretty young, and Michael actually adopted Bryce, but technically wasn't his bio dad.
Good man.
Right? And it kind of seems like his bio dad just wasn't in the picture,
Okay.
really.
Could be all kinds of reasons for
Yeah,
that.
there's also a lot of sources don't point out that Michael wasn't his bio dad. I guess it doesn't really make a difference, but
No, not if he's adopted.
yeah, but it's just an interesting tidbit that I didn't know about. Bryce graduates from high school in 2012 in Naperville, Illinois. And after that, the family decides to move to Laguna Niguel in
Wow.
California.
That's where my boss lives. Looking in
Oh, really nice, yeah. Because Bryce was actually going to go to school out there, and his parents were retiring, so they all just kind of decided to move to the West Coast.
Okay, so that's what originally threw me off when I started talking about this. I was like, it's got to be that one. But I think I didn't register that, like, this happened in California.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
So after high school, Bryce begins attending Sierra College in Rocklin, California, and is going to study graphic and industrial design. So Sierra College is about 460 miles north of Laguna Niguel.
Okay.
Almost by the Sacramento area.
Yeah, central.
So he's like far enough away that he's not still kind of tethered to his parents, but I guess his parents are now on the West Coast too, so
yeah,
he can go visit, you know.
Totally.
I think we'll talk more about the moving stuff too later. Bryce was often described as cheerful, outgoing, and charismatic, and didn't have a hard time making friends.
Wow.
And during his freshman year in college, he started dating a girl named Kim Sly.
Charismatic is not a way that I would be described, and I'm like, that's such a huge compliment, somebody to call you charismatic.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be described that way either.
It does seem like a way we describe men more than we describe women.
For sure.
Interesting.
I feel like women are usually called bubbly.
That's true.
As opposed to charismatic.
There's some latent
stuff. Misogyny?
Misogyny, probably, with that word.
A little bit. Yeah, because just maybe Riz. Riz is
for men. It's getting there. The Gen Z is using it a little bit more androgynously.
I know a lot of people talk about Catherine Hahn having Riz.
Is that Gabby Whitby's wife? Who's Catherine Hahn?
Catherine Hahn. Did you watch Agatha All Along?
No. Hold on. I need to look at this.
No. Just look her up. You'll know who she is.
Do you know who Gabby Whitby is?
Yes.
Okay. Is it Whitby? Did I say it right?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I know of her because of you.
How do you spell her last name? Catherine Hahn.
Hahn.
Okay, let's see.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
What's her new show?
Agatha All Along.
Oh, what's the one that was before that?
I don't fucking know. She was in Parks and Rec. It was pretty fucking...
Miss Fletcher.
Oh, right. I forgot about that show.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, she does. I would say she does.
Yeah.
She's a broad, though.
She's a broad.
Yeah. A cool chick.
That's how you say a woman has charisma. You call her a broad.
Yes.
A real broad.
She's a cool chick.
So Bryce's freshman year at Sierra College was mostly uneventful, and the summer between freshman and sophomore year of college, he moved back to Laguna Niguel and stayed with his parents. Kind of makes sense.
Yes, it's a lovely place. Lovely.
Oh, really?
Why would you not?
Bryce is very distinct looking. This is...
Oh, he's a ginge. He is.
He is, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so interesting.
Yeah. What?
Now I'm just like, oh, did somebody hurt him? Was this a hate crime? Because his ginger hair.
I can't believe you haven't heard this story.
No, I have heard this story.
Okay. I was gonna say, I think it will start to make more sense. Okay. So yeah, so Bryce is a...
I've not seen the photos.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all my true crime
content
is audio. So
you don't like Google them after?
Not always.
Oh, okay. In 2013, Bryce was back to Rocklin, California a few weeks before sophomore year of college to get ready.
Yeah.
For the upcoming fall semester. Pretty standard, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the few weeks leading up to sophomore year, Bryce's friends and roommates began noticing that Bryce is starting to get into some heavy drinking.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Bryce wasn't an altar boy by any means.
Oh, okay.
But he did party, like most college kids do.
Sure.
But Bryce kind of had shifted from beer to hard liquor.
Okay.
Which is a pretty significant shift. And
I mean, if you're drinking at the same pace that you did the beer.
Yeah. And so I'm talking like when he's switching to hard liquor, he's drinking like a bottle or two of liquor a weekend.
Oh,
it's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah. It's very, I mean, it's college.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
okay. He's getting fucked up regularly.
Yeah. He's getting fucked up regularly. And there was some reports that Bryce had maybe gotten kicked out of the dorm his freshman year of college because he was partying too much. And I don't know what kind of partying you have to do to get kicked out of a college dorm. But
yeah, I mean, if you're acting rambunctious.
Yeah,
maybe.
so there's been a history of this type of behavior, but it's starting to get worse, I guess.
Oh, no.
So Bryce also started taking Vyvanse.
What's that?
It is a drug that's meant to treat ADHD.
Oh, okay.
Bryce was never officially diagnosed with ADHD, So we're not sure how he got these drugs, but Vyvanse is a stimulant.
Is that like taking Adderall?
Yes, it's like
Okay.
taking Adderall.
If you don't have ADHD.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, and Bryce had told friends that he was taking it to stay up and play video games.
Oh, okay.
So he's abusing Vyvanse.
Mm-hmm.
And so another thing about Vyvanse is that if you are abusing it, it can sometimes cause you to have a psychotic break.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's
God.
don't
we gotta be
fuck with
careful
this stuff,
with these,
guys.
Like, yes, these prescriptions. You can't just go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It is unclear if that is what is happening here, but I also think it's stupid to not acknowledge the real possibility of that it is happening in this scenario. Because we'll see. But yeah, just, I don't know. Don't do drugs, kids. Get back to the DARE program.
Yeah, or just do the ones that God created.
Right? That are growing from the earth.
Yeah.
You
That's
know what I
two
mean.
types.
Yeah, there's only, is ayahuasca?
Sure. I guess so. But where are you going to get that from?
I don't know. I've also heard ayahuasca can make you have a fucking psychotic break.
Yeah. That's one of those things
journey.
you should done.
You need a I don't know,
A guide.
a spirit guide.
100%.
Yeah, you need an ayahuasca guide.
And even then, you're going to have a bad time.
Yeah.
It's not I don't think it's a fun experience
I heard
at
you
all.
like throw up
I think a lot of people do throw up.
out of everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like a bad trip.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be
I wonder-
spiritual?
I wonder if it's just like the emotional toll.
Uh-huh.
Almost if you so this is a bad comparison.
I'm so excited to hear it.
Cold plunges.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Interesting.
where it's like it puts stress on your body and then you get like a natural high from it, which is why people like to do it.
Oh, right,
And
right.
like, is it like an exaggerated version of that where you're like,
I don't know. That's a good question. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, there's that euphoria when you get... people talk about having euphoria after they do something stupid and dangerous, like go skydiving.
do you know though, I did have a friend once. We are no longer on speaking terms, unfortunately.
Fuck that bitch. I don't know. I don't even know who it is.
She had smoked DMT,
Okay.
which is like another kind of like trippy transcendental type of high. And
Uh-huh.
she said that she saw things like Allah, like ayahuasca.
Yeah.
Not like Allah the god, I mean like as in the style of
In the same
ayahuasca.
way that Oscar was. Yeah.
Anyway, but that only lasts like minutes, is my understanding. Like it's a 20-minute situation, but you don't know that when it's happening.
Yeah,
and when
you
you're
think it's
talking
lasting
to
forever.
the caterpillar god or whatever.
Yeah.
But it is only 20 minutes.
Like just hanging out with the Cheshire Cat.
When you think it's been hours, but it hasn't, and you probably are like
Weird.
blacking out a little bit to some extent. So that's interesting. I wouldn't do that either. I don't think
I
that's
don't
a good
know.
idea.
Maybe if I was...
But I would like to see what they're seeing. Like,
Yeah.
I'm so curious
Totally. I think...
about it. And especially if it really is only like a 20-minute.
Right.
I'm like, I don't know.
You're like, oh, yeah. Well, my thing is... Because, yeah.
Snort it probably would.
If I have some sort of really bad diagnosis in my life where I know I'm like, this is the end, I might just do a bunch of drugs.
Yeah.
You know, maybe I'll do it then.
Yes.
Like, let's just figure it out. Let's just fuck
Yes.
around and find out.
And if you happen to have a job where it doesn't matter,
Right.
then I say do whatever you want as a grown-ass woman.
Yeah. Or an adult. You can do those too, guys. Just
Guys, you mean dudes?
stay away from the prescripts, okay? Don't get the scripts.
Don't abuse prescription drugs.
Yeah. This is our DARE commercial.
I mean, the millennial generation is most certainly learned
Yeah.
because of the
Yeah.
Sackler family. And
What? Who?
they're ones the Sackler family is the ones that created Oxy.
Oh, I see. I was like,
Purdue.
I thought it was some sort of fucking story that I had never heard.
Oh, you're like, who are the Sacklers?
yeah, you're like, I don't know this
No,
one.
we don't run in the same circles
No,
with
no,
the
no.
billionaires.
No, we don't. You're not in that circle. We are actually like the square fucking 2 blocks away. Let's be real.
It's true.
From that circle. Okay, let's get back to the story.
Sorry.
No, it's not.
Respectful.
Kim, Bryce's girlfriend, says that during this time, Bryce seemed to spend long bouts of not sleeping and playing video games
Oh no.
and drinking.
That alone will make you go insane. Not
Yeah.
sleeping. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus. He's like basically doing meth.
Yeah, right? And she said that he always kind of seemed to be quote unquote energized, which you see it.
Yeah. Oh no.
When people
Okay.
talk about that. I don't know who, I feel like I'm saying Steve Buscemi.
Interesting.
Like
I
from
feel like
something-
Jack Black gives me
Or-
energized. Steve Buscemi still seems like he'd be a chill dude. Have you seen Boardwalk Empire?
Yeah, what am I thinking of? Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, Benicio del Toro, and Johnny Depp
Okay.
doing all the drugs.
Yes.
I don't know why I said Steve Buscemi.
I was like, oh my god.
I do
We
know
can talk
the
about
slander.
Steve Buscemi anytime. Love him.
He used to be a firefighter.
He's just an American classic.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. We have all the Steve Buscemi love here
Yeah.
on this pod. Yeah, we ship Steve.
We do.
Anyways, okay. Yeah, Bryce is doing this stuff. He
There's
seems a
some
little
red flags.
energized. There's some red flags. And
Yes.
she's concerned. And she's trying to get him to talk about it, but Bryce either won't talk about it or he just says that he's fine and he has it under control.
Yeah.
Which
I mean,
is,
we don't want to hear it. Whatever.
yeah, classic kind of when people are doing this stuff. They say they have it under control. They usually don't.
And
Let's
like,
be
get
real.
off of my fucking back about it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, right? Exactly. On August 26th, 2013, Bryce attended a few classes at Sierra College, and the next day he calls his mom, Karen. He tells her that classes are going well, and just kind of like, they talk a lot on the phone. And Karen says that he seems upbeat, and he's looking forward to the next semester of school. Like, he just seems excited. This is when things start to get a bit more alarming than they already had. So a few days after that call with his mom, Bryce tries to give his roommate, a kid named Sean Dixon, his Xbox and a pair of diamond studs that his mom had given to him.
Okay. I'm wondering if he owed this guy money. Because I'm like, why
don't
would he do
know.
that? Maybe it was to pay for some stuff that he had been buying.
That doesn't really seem like what happened.
Why would he
'Cause-
give diamond studs to this random dude and not his girlfriend or...
well, they were his.
Oh,
That
it
his
was a
mom
man
bought for him.
studs?
Yeah. So like his mom bought these studs for him. He's also trying to give away his Xbox, which if you have looked into people who have like suicidal ideations,
True.
they generally try to give you gifts before they
True.
leave.
Okay, I didn't want to jump to that, but I was like, there could be multiple explanations for this, but sure.
That
Yes,
is-
it is one of the signs.
Yeah, yeah. And
Agreed.
so Sean, his roommate, he's like, this is weird. What
Yeah,
are you doing?
another red flag,
He's like,
okay.
I don't want to accept this stuff. He's what's going on here?
Yeah, I'm freaked a little. Okay.
Yeah, I'm freaked. So Bryce also texts Sean during this time in like these kind of like last couple of days in August. And he tells him that he loves him and that he's one of the best people he ever met.
Oh no.
And that he, quote, saved his soul.
Oh dear.
Yeah, so it's starting to get a little more alarming, right?
Okay, you might want to cut this, but do you have anybody in your life that like if they started texting you stuff like that, you would be like,
I think if anybody started texting me stuff like that, I would.
Really?
Yeah.
oh, okay.
I mean, anyone's susceptible to this stuff, I think.
Okay.
No, yeah, totally. I would definitely be calling some people, be like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is happening? And this is actually what Sean does. So Sean has been noticing that Bryce has not really been eating or sleeping also.
Oh my god.
And the gifts and the texts, he's really fucking worried about Bryce.
Yeah.
So then Sean calls Karen
oh good.
Bryce's
okay. I was like,
mom.
who's gonna tell his parents?
and he like kind of just lays it all out. He's like, something's going on with him. I'm really worried about him.
Yeah.
So then during this time so this is August 28th, 29th, kind of evening leading into the next day. So Bryce texts Kim and tells her that she would be better off without him.
Oh no, it's really adding up here.
Yeah. So then Kim responds with, are you breaking up with me? And Bryce is, yeah,
Okay.
which is like sad just in general.
Yeah.
So then on the evening of August 28th, 2013, Bryce goes and visits Kim at her apartment in Chico, California, which is like 80-ish miles north of Rockland.
Damn. That's a ways. Okay.
So that's a bit of a ways. Like she was going to school somewhere else, but like they were
Got it.
close enough. They saw each other on the weekends and stuff. But
yeah.
so the reason why Bryce went up to visit Kim isn't super clear, but it's probably to, she's like, can you come up here and we can talk?
Yes.
They've been together for a year at this point, and I guess probably their first serious relationship as adults, quote unquote. But so I'm assuming he's going up there to like talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
He is definitely maintaining that he's breaking up with her throughout the entire conversation. It isn't like a maybe we'll get back together thing, because we're breaking up. So Kim, obviously heartbroken, but she's also really worried about Bryce and his behavior. So she's so worried that she takes Bryce's keys to his 2003 Toyota Highlander because he just doesn't seem right. And she's like, I don't think you should be driving. And
Jesus,
it doesn't seem like Kim is like as concerned about the relationship at this moment as more as she's just concerned about Bryce to be driving.
Yeah.
And she told him, just crash on my couch. You seem really weird. I think maybe you just need to get some sleep and go home in the morning. Just like crash here. Because this is kind of later in the evening at this point.
Okay.
So that same night on August 28th, Bryce calls his mom, Karen, and tells her that Kim took his keys and she's not letting him leave because she's upset about the breakup.
Okay, sure.
Which, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's his point of view. It's not like it's a lie.
Yeah, it's probably a part of it, but like, I think there's bigger things happening though to your.
Yeah, he's not going to tell his mom that. He's upset. Right?
Yeah, exactly. So Bryce calls Karen, his mom, and then Kim's like, I want to talk to your mom.
Okay.
She's like, give me the phone. So Kim gets on the phone with Karen, and she's like, no, that's not why I'm trying to get him to stay here. It's because I don't think he's in the condition to drive. I'm worried about him driving. Forget the relationship right now, the breakup. She's like, just don't think you should drive.
Yeah.
So on the phone with Kim, Karen convinces her to give Bryce his keys back. And while still on the phone with Karen, she says that she's going to fly out the next day from Laguna Niguel to Rockland. And Bryce tells her to not do that. He's like, no, don't worry about it. He says he wants to have a chance to talk to her the next day because they, quote, have a lot to talk about.
Okay.
Which seems very ominous.
I know.
You don't do that. You don't say we have a lot to talk about and then just not talk about it. You talk about it right then.
I know, it's interesting.
It's very interesting.
But it doesn't sound like things are working like as they should.
No.
In the old noggin.
Yeah, so Kim finally was like, okay, here's your keys. Like, no one's listening to me.
That must have been so painful for her.
Yeah.
To, like, be the one witnessing it and trying to do the right thing.
And, like, trying to convince the mom, be like, no, just let me... He shouldn't be driving, and she wasn't listening.
But I understand. Like, mom's in a strange situation here, too. It's like,
yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like... You don't know what you would do until you're there.
Exactly.
Right? Hindsight is always 20/20.
Yeah, I'm not going to criticize either one of these women.
No. On August 29th, 2013, now around 1 a.m., Bryce tries to call Karen, but she is asleep, so she misses the call. A few hours later the next morning, or later in that morning, Karen and Michael noticed an alert on their insurance that someone had called for roadside assistance for a 2003 Toyota Highlander. And it's Bryce's car. So Karen and Michael then try to call Bryce to sell. He doesn't pick up. So they then call Sean, and he says that Bryce didn't come home from the night before. He's like, yeah, Bryce isn't here. He didn't come home. So she's probably like, fuck, he should have stayed at Kim's, at this point.
Yeah.
So Karen and Michael then go through Bryce's credit card transactions because he has a card that they pay for because he's in college. And they find a charge at an automotive shop located in Buttonwillow, California. So Buttonwillow is 282 miles south of Rockland, California. So the timeline of Bryce's night on August 28th to the early morning of August 29th goes like this. He's at Kim's apartment in Chico, which is north of where he lives in Rockland. So Chico's north of Rockland. He leaves Kim's apartment around 11:30 p.m. and it was presumed that he was going straight home to Rockland.
Yes, but he passes it.
Yeah, which he would have gotten home around 1:30 a.m. But we know he didn't go home, but instead keeps driving on I-5. And then there is that charge for the alert for roadside assistance in Buttonwillow. And Buttonwillow is south of Rockland.
Yeah, and
So-
it's like he could have been on his way to his parents' house.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, Bryce's parents are now wondering if Bryce was trying to drive to their house in Laguna Niguel, and now they're just trying to figure out where the hell he is currently.
Okay.
So Karen and Michael called the automotive shop that Bryce's card was charged to, and this guy named Christian tells him that he responded to the roadside assistance call around 9 a.m. that day at a rest stop because someone had run out of gas.
Oh, okay.
So Christian drives a few gallons of gas over to the rest stop, and it's only about 15 minutes away from the shop he works at, to help this stranded driver. So Karen and Michael give Bryce's description because he's very distinct looking.
Right.
And Christian confirms that, yes, this is who I gave gas to. He also mentions that Bryce's eyes seem a little red, but otherwise he seemed okay.
Okay.
So Christian is the fucking G of the story. I'll tell you right now. So he offers to drive back to the rest stop that he saw Bryce at and see if Bryce is still there.
Yeah.
Because Karen and Michael, they're like, if he's driving here to Laguna Niguel, he should have been there by now.
Yeah.
So Christian goes back to the rest stop and Bryce is still there.
What the fuck? Okay.
So Bryce is in the same parking spot that he was in the morning.
Okay.
Because it's kind of midday at this point. And so he's still in the same spot that when he ran out of gas. He's just been sitting there. And he just didn't move his car.
Okay.
After he got gas. So some sources say that Bryce seemed to be resting. Others say that he was just kind of like looking off into space. But either way, he had just been sitting there.
So he was in the car?
He was in the car. Yeah.
Okay. Did Christian talk to him?
Yes. So Christian walks up to Bryce's car, knocks on the window, gestures to the phone that he's holding. And he's like, hey, your mom wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
So Karen's obviously like, what the fuck are you doing at this point? And Bryce just kind of gives like weirdly vague answers. He's just like, I'm just kind of sitting here. I'm just resting. He doesn't really give her a good reason why he's just fucking sitting there.
Oh, it's frustrating.
Yeah. Just what the fuck are you doing? And then just not giving a straight answer. So Karen says that Bryce didn't seem off or intoxicated on the phone. So she tells him to just get more gas. And she will be expecting him to be at their house by 3 p.m. that day.
Okay, now I'm judging a little bit.
Yeah. There's a lot of judgment of the parents, I will say.
Because, like, at this point, I'm like, don't fucking move. I'm coming
driving
to
up
get
there.
you.
Yeah.
Yes, Dad and I are on the way
Yeah,
right now.
something is going on.
Something is going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even...
But he's an adult. I don't know.
He's
weird. And she said she didn't notice anything.
Like, he didn't seem off.
That, which also can't be accurate. That
Yeah.
Okay.
It's... I'm sure they probably have felt they would handle things differently.
I know.
So around 3:30 p.m. that same day, we're now on 29th of August, Bryce is still not there at the house in Laguna Niguel, and Karen and Michael are like, where the fuck is he?
Yeah, now you have no idea where he is. Oh
So they call Bryce's cell, and he doesn't answer. So then
dead.
So then Karen and Michael call the police and report Bryce missing.
Okay.
So police are able to ping Bryce's cell phone, and they find that he is still in Buttonwillow, California. And they find Bryce parked along a road near I-5 once again, just sitting in his car, now with a full tank of gas.
Oh no.
So he went and got gas, and now he's just sitting in the car, next on the road. So once again, police knock on Bryce's window. He rolls it down, and police ask what's going on. And Bryce says that he's just trying to blow off some steam before continuing on his way to his parents' house in Laguna Niguel. So police then perform a field sobriety test, and Bryce passes without any problem.
Oh, okay.
So police then say that Bryce needs to call his mom because they literally just reported him missing.
Yeah.
But Bryce seems reluctant to call his parents. So an officer grabs Bryce's phone, calls Karen, and tells her that they found Bryce and he seems okay to drive, and then hands the phone to Bryce.
Okay.
Karen is obviously like, what the fuck is going on? What are you doing?
And now she just had an officer say we did a field sobriety test and he seems okay to drive.
Yeah.
Oh, she's really confused.
Yeah. And tells him, she's just go get some food. Please drive down to the house. Please just come home. So Bryce says okay. The police drive off, but Bryce doesn't move his car. He just sits there again. So Christian around the same time, calls Karen and Michael back to see if Bryce had made it to the house. I told you, he's the fucking G of the story.
Oh, sweet.
So Karen, she tells him, she's like, yeah, no, we called the police. He was still in Button Willow. He was just still kind of sitting there. And so Christian decides, he's like, I'm going to go drive to see where they say he was parked and see if he's still there. Bryce is still just fucking there.
What time is it now?
It's like around 4 or 5.
Okay.
Like later. It's getting later in the evening.
He's been
And
there
for almost a full-on day.
Yeah.
Like at
okay,
least.
a full work day.
Yes, yeah. And yeah, so Bryce is just
Jesus.
fucking there. Actually, no, this was a lot later. So this was like almost 10 o'clock at
10
night.
p.m.?
Mm-hmm.
And she still hasn't gotten in the car to go get him. Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's because I thought about this. Even if they're driving up but he starts driving down, you're like,
They
okay,
run
we're
into each other.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
meeting at this exit. We're meeting at this
We're
IHOP.
staying on the phone.
Yeah.
You know
Like,
what I mean? Like,
We're getting
interesting.
off on the same exit. We're meeting at like a gas station or something. One of
Yeah.
us is driving your car back. The other, you're sitting in the car with us.
Exactly.
You know, ugh, it's hard not to judge. But like,
Damn.
yeah. So
Like, at this point, Christian is more concerned about their son
I know.
with his actions.
I know. So Christian, for the second time that day, knocks on the window and tells Bryce that his mom is on the phone again because Christian called her.
Oh.
So Bryce talks to his mom again and hands the phone back to Christian. Christian tells Karen that he's going to follow Bryce out of town on the I-5. He's I'm going to follow him for a little bit. So Christian's like, start driving. I'm going to follow you. Like, probably, I imagine him being like a very stern but gentle man. Like, maybe a rugby player.
Okay.
Now I'm making it weird.
For me, yes. I have feelings about rugby.
Just the strongest thighs.
Okay.
Anyways.
I don't know how old Christian is in this story, but he could be just like mid-30s even.
Yeah, right.
Just like an
average
swear,
guy.
Like the people that rescue you, like to get you, like the AAA people, they usually work for a tow company or something.
Yeah, they usually do.
Or like the salt of the earth people. You were like so pleased to see them, and usually they are genuinely just like good
Yeah.
dudes.
Yeah, tow truck drivers are either like fucking assholes or just so sweet.
Yes.
There's no in between.
Oh well.
I've had bad experiences with tow truck drivers.
I'm recalling this.
Yeah. But I've also had great experiences with tow truck
Yes.
drivers. There was one time, I will never fucking forget this. I was leaving for work. I was kind of in a rush. I opened my car and my car wasn't unlocked. I unlocked with my key fob. Not this car, my old car. I don't know how I did it, but I must have locked my car, like on the key fob, started my car, and then accidentally shut the door. So then my keys were locked inside the car with the car running.
Yes, I've done
Along with my
similarly
cell
dumb
phone.
things. Oh no.
It was like 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, I
The
was like,
car's on.
the car is on, the car is running,
Oh
my
my
keys were in
God.
there, my cell phone's in there. I can see they're both sitting on the seat.
So fucked right now. I thought that's just like super fucked right
But I
there.
had to call a tow truck driver from someone else's cell phone who was
Yeah.
like leaving for work that day.
Did
And they like unlocked
Slim Jim?
Yeah. Well, they use like this pillow thing.
Oh, really?
Like it's like an
A
airbag.
gap? Okay.
Yeah, and then
I've
they
seen
use-
it all.
Yeah. I was like, thank God for you. He was so nice too. Like he
Yeah.
came, he like popped in between like tows because he was like busy that day. So he was able to like, you know, within an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Thankfully, but fuck, man.
I know. This is exactly what I mean. Like they're really there to help.
Yeah,
a
they
lot
are.
of times.
Or they're there to tell you out of your apartment complex.
I know that could happen too. That's unfortunate.
We'll get to that story another time. Okay, back to this story. Bryce, yeah, so Bryce is like, okay, I'm gonna drive. Christian's like, I'm gonna follow you. Like, let's fucking go. So Christian's like, start driving. Bryce stops at the gas station, grabs a soda, and starts driving with Christian following behind. Christian follows Bryce for about 10 miles, and he doesn't notice any sort of weird or erratic driving. So eventually he pulls off on the next exit and goes home. Christian has left the chat at this point.
He's really truly done his good deeds.
Yeah, he really has for, I don't know, like
yeah,
a year.
It's like at a certain point, it's
What am I supposed to follow you all the way home?
no.
No. So Bryce calls his parents around 1:30 a.m. now on August 30th. And we don't know if he slept during this entire time.
Doesn't seem like it.
No. And he says that his GPS says that he should be at their house around 3:25. So like 2-hour drive. So at 2:09, he calls back and says that he is too tired to continue driving and needs to pull over for a bit and rest in his car.
Mm-hmm.
At first, his parents are like, no, keep going, keep driving. But like I just said, they're not sure if Bryce has even slept
Yeah.
since, what, the 28th at this point?
Get in your fucking car and go find him. What the fuck
Are we doing?
Okay.
So they're like, okay, just stop and rest then at this point. Like, they haven't, I don't know, go to Motel 6. They're all over the I-5.
I know. We call ahead.
Right.
Find the net. Like, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. The
I
internet.
agree.
It's the age of the internet. You can figure out like what's close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at 2:15 a.m., surveillance footage shows Bryce's Toyota Highlander driving up a hill near Castaic Lake recreation area. So there is no surveillance footage going downhill from Castaic Lake. But eventually Bryce must have done some sort of loop because at 4:29 a.m., the same surveillance camera captures him again going uphill.
Okay.
So he like backtracked or did like a loop or something, and we don't know where.
Right, dude. Something's snapped.
Something's off, yeah. So about an hour later, on August 30th, the Toyota Highlander was discovered on an access road leading to a boat ramp for the lake. The car had driven off a 25-foot embankment and crashed on the access road below it. So like it went over the embankment and crashed. It was on its side. So the vehicle was on its side and it had the back window broken out from the inside, but Bryce is not inside the car. So Bryce's phone and laptop were inside the vehicle. There was a duffel bag left unzipped near the broken rear window with his wallet inside. There is some blood found inside the driver's side of the vehicle, but investigators say it doesn't indicate a major injury, and there's no blood evidence found outside the vehicle or near the broken back out window.
Okay.
So he has survived the crash, essentially.
I mean, if he didn't, he would still be in the car. Right? He had to.
Touche. So he didn't have a major injury in the crash, I guess, is what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
But
okay.
yeah, you're right. If he didn't survive the crash, he'd be in the fucking car, you dumbass. Okay, so there are no drag marks away from the scene of the accident, indicating that Bryce had walked away from the scene of the accident.
Yeah, no one pulled him out.
No one pulled him
He
out.
didn't crawl out.
Yeah, so it was also determined that the vehicle had accelerated off the embankment, perhaps trying to reach the lake.
Okay. Yeah.
So a massive search is done of the area, including cadaver dogs, and they do catch a scent. The cadaver dogs, they follow the Bryce's scent from the scene of the accident down a road over a dam, which leads to a truck stop where the scent goes cold. It just ends
Okay.
at the truck stop. So the lake itself is searched with diving teams and is dredged, but besides the accident scene, no additional signs of Bryce have ever been seen again.
Shit.
I know. Isn't
That
it?
is giving Maura Murray.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this is the part that I did some further digging and I found some interesting information. This is uncorroborated. It is all just theorizing, conjecture. It's not fact.
Okay.
And I'm saying that because it does not paint Karen and Michael in a great light.
Okay.
It's not super bad. It wasn't like, oh, they killed them or anything, but it definitely, I think so, it adds some insight to the story
Okay.
leading up to this day, but it's all speculative, and so I don't know. So
Right.
I'm just saying, let's take that as it is,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Okay.
Because we're getting into Reddit.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at this point, Bryce's case has gained national attention, with Mike and Karen sharing his story on Disappeared, the ID channel TV show. And pretty much most of the time when you look up this story on like podcasts or TV or whatever. It's basically what I just told you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all kind of stemming from the Disappeared episode about this.
Okay.
It's all getting some notoriety, I guess. So with that notoriety, there has also been a lot of judgment, including from us, about how Mike and Karen handled the days leading up to Bryce's disappearance and the day he disappeared.
Yeah.
Like you just said, get your fucking car and drive up there.
Yeah.
Like, you moved to the West Coast to be closer to your kid. Why wouldn't you do this, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Bryce's case obviously gets brought up a lot in different subreddits.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know, it's a big one. Him and Maura Murray are like the two
Yeah.
biggest like unsolved or missing people, you know. So one of the big ones is being unresolved mysteries. About 5 years ago, someone posted about this case, and there was someone who started commenting with the username Anonymous Hooligan. So this user seemed to really know the Laspisa family intimately, and they had some interesting insight on Bryce and his relationship with his parents.
Okay.
So over the next couple of years, the Anonymous Hooligan user would pop up at any time Bryce's story was brought up on Reddit.
Okay.
And they would speak about how Mike and Karen were often very controlling and demanding of Bryce. And this Anonymous Hooligan also claimed that they could be emotionally abusive at times and were very codependent of their son. It's giving that boy mom energy is what they described it as. And I don't know.
I know, but her behavior didn't really demonstrate that at all.
Yeah, but it's also like they moved like closer to where he was going to school. It's almost like they couldn't let him move. Because there's this part of it too, because Karen and Michael say that Bryce is their only child. But this Anonymous Hooligan has claimed that Michael actually has a daughter from a different marriage that he had like kind of cut off completely in his life. And she was a little bit older than Bryce. But it's like all this weird family drama, but no one can really prove or disprove it because we don't have the resources, right?
Okay.
So the Anonymous Hooligan also speaks about Bryce having issues with drugs and alcohol long before he went missing in 2013. So Bryce had also had some issues in high school and had gotten in some pretty serious trouble as a teenager, including a court-ordered community service and getting his license revoked due to drinking.
Okay. I mean, I don't think you
Yeah. And
arrive lightly at
right.
abusing Vyvanse in
I
college.
agree, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's not your
And
first time. at the
There's
rodeo.
also some speculation that Bryce's parents had moved to California as a fresh start for Bryce.
Okay.
So like I went on Bryce's Facebook because it's still up.
Mhm.
And I went all the way back, and he's kind of a shithead in the way like a teenager is a shithead. Like what did he talk about? He was talking about how he had his license for 8 months, and like how
Okay.
much that sucked. And he talked about getting fired from this job, and just he's kind of like a shitty teenager, and that's fine. Doesn't mean like he, deserved to go missing, but I do think it adds an extra layer to the story that kind of adds more context.
Okay.
For lack of a better word. So all this internet sleuthing and theories really do not explain what happened to Bryce, and we honestly can't even confirm that they are factual, but it's like they could shine more light on what happened to Bryce and probably the circumstances leading up to Bryce going missing. Like if he had some sort of weird relationship with his parents where he felt like they were controlling or maybe abusive emotionally, that his like going down there to confront them is to cut them off completely. Be like, I'm never speaking to you again, and that's kind of where that theory stems from that, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So that is why I was like, do I add this
Yeah.
in? But it kind of makes sense, but it kind of doesn't.
Sure. Yeah.
So I guess just take all of that with a grain of salt,
Definitely.
because I can't say it's true or not.
Yeah.
And for the record, the Anonymous Hooligan user name is now deactivated or suspended. It's no longer there.
Sure.
And there's also been some speculation because of the insight the Anonymous Hooligan seemed to have about Bryce. That's actually Bryce himself.
What? My God. Okay.
Like he's looking up his own story and making and saying stuff about it.
Okay. Wow, that's a curveball.
Because no evidence of him has ever been found, dead or alive.
Okay.
So technically he could be alive.
My God. Okay.
Yeah. So the first and most obvious theory is that Bryce was having some sort of mental health crisis or episode, which led him to succumb to suicide.
Yeah, I just feel like if this was a elaborate hoax, escape attempt,
Like he was. Oh,
like,
okay.
why did it feel so sloppy and manic?
Yeah.
Because like
I see
if
what
he
you're
really
saying.
was like trying to like intentionally get away enough to like be alive somewhere else living a secret life, I don't. That doesn't. It's not. It's incongruent for me.
I mean, but he could also be trying to build up to do it,
I guess so.
build up to leave, build up to.
And then all the driving
anything.
in circles and had he plotted the route? Did he intentionally run out of gas?
I
Like,
see
it's
what you're saying.
sloppy.
Yeah. So this theory is corroborated with the loving declaration that we talked about earlier that he made to his roommate and trying to give away his things like his Xbox. If he was taking Vyvanse to stay up to play video games, one would argue that he's probably very fond of that Xbox, right?
Sure, that's true. That's a good point.
So there's also telling Kim that she would be better off without him, you know, just trying to maybe soften that blow when he was gone. So it's just,
Damn.
yeah, there's also the usage of the Vyvanse and the accelerating off the embankment itself and his weird behavior in Buttonwillow. It all kind of points to that, right? I think it's like Occam's razor in a lot of ways. But if Bryce had died of suicide, why haven't we found him?
I don't. Do you think that maybe he wandered into the wilderness somewhere and it was like
But remember
an
his scent-
exposure
His scent trail led
to
to the truck stop
To the truck stop.
and then went cold.
Wow, damn, that sucks.
And the lake was dredged and divers went in.
Yeah.
And I mean, not to be gruesome, but bodies float.
Yeah.
You know, if you like decide just to go in the lake and
Yeah, I mean, his scent at the truck stop is interesting.
yeah, the scent trail of the truck stop is really throwing a wrench in that. And also just him not being found. Because, you know, this also is a area that's popular with hiking and, you know, camping and it's like a recreation area. So it's not like he went super deep into the woods. Right? He would have been found, I think.
I mean, he might have been right super deep into the woods, but if they found him, if the scent ended at the truck stop, then hard. I mean,
What the hell does that mean?
I don't know. Unless he had stopped there first
And then went in to the woods? But like,
and then
why
just
wouldn't
drove around? Do you know what I mean?
his scent trail...
Like, was he in his car at this truck stop
Oh.
first?
But they followed the scent trail. Like,
I don't know how scents work with dogs.
I don't think it works in cars.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I
don't
think
know.
you have to like physically be moving, not like in a car.
Yeah.
So it's weird.
Yeah.
It's weird. So the next plausible theory, I guess, is that Bryce had decided he wants to start over and basically disappeared on purpose. So this goes back to the anonymous hooligan items that we've talked about. It is speculated that Bryce had decided, for reasons the public is unaware of, to confront his parents about something.
Yeah.
Because remember, he told his mom, we have a lot to talk about. And so he was going to confront them, cut them off, and then just go start a new life somewhere after cutting off his parents. Like, maybe he was gay.
Yeah.
You know, like, it could just been something like that we had no idea, but only he knew, you know, or something like that. Who the fuck knows? So a lot of people have theorized and wondered if the anonymous hooligan is Bryce, like I said, and he's trying to like kind of tell his side of the story. But even if we remove the anonymous hooligan stuff, Bryce still had some pretty cryptic words for his mother the day he disappeared, like we have a lot to talk about. And then there's the scent trail leading to the truck stop, and Bryce's remains have never been found. So it's weird.
Yeah.
You know, there are even some theories that officials and investigators of this case know that Bryce is alive and they have actually found him, but he asked to keep his privacy from the public and his parents And people are technically allowed to just pick up and start a new life nowhere, somewhere, and go missing.
Okay.
And he was 19, so he didn't really have to.
Okay.
Because the thing is there hasn't been really any sort of like investigative work into the case since. I don't really know if they have anything to go on, right? Because people go missing and they just kind of disappear. But some people have speculated that investigators really aren't trying because they actually know where he is.
Got it.
And he was like, I just want to be left alone.
Okay.
But I feel like they probably would have made a statement, been like, we found him, but he doesn't want
I know
to be found.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Bryce also is very distinct looking.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess
I'm
he
famous now because of this.
Yeah. Like, I guess he could just dye his hair or something, make it brown, and just be brown.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you can just get another social security number. You know what I mean?
Right?
Like,
Yeah, I know.
It's like, how do you go on living without being tracked down?
How do you disappear? But people
You can't.
do. Yeah,
No,
people
I
can.
don't think it's that easy. I don't think it's that easy.
I don't think it's not easy anymore, but I do think people do it.
Guess it depends on. I mean, if the world's now looking for you, I don't think it's like that simple.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. That's
I don't
not
know.
number one on my list of theories.
I'm not trying. Yeah, I'm not, like,
Yeah.
but it's just.
That would be great, though.
None of them like equal everything, I guess.
Yeah.
It's the hard thing about this. So the last theory we will talk about, because I mean, we could get crazy if we wanted to, but we're not going to get crazy. I'm not talking about aliens, sorry. Or dimensional rifts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the last theory is that Bryce survived the accident, as we know, in that he didn't mean to drive off the embankment, but he like miscalculated because it was dark out. So he was like actually just gonna like drive to the lake, went over the embankment, got in a car accident because also he was sleep deprived and like maybe just like
Totally.
got discombobulated. But he crashes the car. He goes to the truck stop, and something happens to him.
Oh, that's just the fucking odds of that.
What are the odds? I mean, it could have been foul play, the traumatic brain injury, maybe happened to him, and he thought that he was somebody else. Who the fuck knows? Like, he gets into a truck and gets in the truck with the wrong person.
Yeah. I mean, just what are the chances?
What are the
of that?
chances?
I don't know.
I mean, stranger things have happened.
I know. Just,
you know,
that's
but
so fucking shitty.
Don't be so fucking shitty. But yeah, or he like eventually passes away somewhere else. But like, how did he get somewhere else?
That's true. It could be that. It could have been like that somebody gave him a lift
Ride.
somewhere.
Yeah, and he like maybe went to a
wandered
motel
somewhere.
But like, I don't know. Yeah, got dropped off on the side of the road somewhere. But I feel like they would still have found him.
I don't know.
Or like, even some people have talked about like maybe the crash itself was his quote unquote wake up call, where he was like, "Fucking, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go start somewhere new. I almost just died. I don't want to have this life, so I'm gonna go start somewhere else."
Okay.
Is another
Okay.
side theory. I don't know. So more than a decade has passed
So mystery.
Yeah. So more than a decade has passed since Bryce Laspisa's SUV was found wrecked and abandoned at the base of a remote embankment. And yet questions surrounding his disappearance remain as raw and unresolved as ever.
Yeah.
Did he walk away from his life by choice? Did he suffer a mental break? Or was there something unknown to us at play? The lack of definitive evidence leaves the case suspended in possibility. Each theory compelling us the last, but each clue inconclusive. For Bryce's family, the hope never fades and the search never truly ends, because until there are answers, there is only the unknown. And a stretch of highway that still holds its secrets. And that is the disappearance of Bryce Lapisa.
It's a proper mystery. Poor kid.
It's a proper mystery.
And the friends saw the signs and were worried about him and tried to do everything right. So many people tried to do the right thing
Christian.
here. Yeah. It's tragic.
It's really tragic.
I do hope that he's out there somewhere doing
I would
whatever he
like to
wants
think,
do.
yeah. Did
I
that
think
jog
that's
your
right.
memory at all? Have you heard that story?
Yes, I've heard it, but I was
Okay.
thinking about a different one.
Oh.
I'd have to Google it to figure out. It was like this boy that was like on the phone with his parents
I know
And
what
he
you wanna
was
talk
like,
about, yeah.
I'm on the street. And they're like, no, we're on the street.
Yeah, I
and
know exactly. I think that's on our list.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
We'll do that one eventually, guys.
I know that one.
That
I
one's
think they
crazy.
recently closed that one, or they got closer to find. I think they found some remains.
Oh,
in that
okay.
one.
That's good to know. I didn't know
think.
that.
Yeah. Wait, wrong.
But yeah.
Anyway, thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate
Crazy.
it.
Crazy story.
I know it is. That's yeah. I mean, wild.
Yeah, I think that was the like maybe the first Crime Junkie episode I ever listened to.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. And I was like, holy shit, what the hell is happening here?
What's happening?
Yeah. But
Um,
yeah, hopefully.
I don't know. But people are leaving them alone so that they can deal with this.
Yeah, they do have
Peacefully.
a Facebook page that
That's
has
good.
all the information. You can go follow it. I'll post it maybe
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
on when I post about this story.
We should.
Yeah, because be safe out there, guys.
Yeah.
Don't use 5 ants.
You should sleep when
Get
you
some
are
sleep.
feeling too tired to drive.
Yeah, and maybe
It's like more dangerous, they say, than like drunk driving
being
or
drunk.
something.
Yeah, totally.
It's tired.
Maybe just also overreact. If you're in this situation, be like, you know what? I'm driving to you.
I know. Just go the extra mile.
Yeah.
When you can.
Literally.
I'm sure they would do anything to like
I know.
do that
I
differently.
know.
of course.
Hindsight's always a bitch when
Yeah.
it comes to that stuff.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll talk to you guys next week.
Yup.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, review, do something.
Yeah, subscribe. What is
Subscribe. Follow. Follow. Subscribe. Rate. Ow.
There you go. Rate and review.
Rate, review. Yeah. But until next time.
Stay grimly curious.
Thank you so much for listening. Music by Alex Kingston and Adam McKinnon.
For podcast photos and updates, follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Grimly Podcast.
Be sure to rate and review, and we will see you next week for another episode. Bye, bitch.